Hello, it is Fishbulbgeek and we're back today and we're going to do Bowerstone Market today. But we're going to kick off. Hello. Oh, I don't need it, but thank you.
Just don't rip mine out.
Well,
Please.
as long as you don't run away from me, you're my wife, so hopefully you will. Yes, we're going to go and perform our sac. Really? Are you not gonna? Okay, let's try changing the outfit. Didn't anticipate this. She was cool with getting married to me, and I haven't done anything evil since then. Alright, no clothes. Let's go for. Oh, do you know what? Let's go for female upper class. She might be more forgiving of me. I can't believe she ran away over there. It was supposed to be easier than this to get her to come with me. My evil meter isn't even all the way up. Alright. She already loves me. Okay, maybe it's just the outfit that was a bit too scary.
Always ready to follow you.
Ah, see, just changing the clothes does a heck of a difference.
Done by a
Hang on.
celebrity.
Is that trying to say that my health is really low or something? I don't know. Yes, we now that we've finally got her to come with us, we in fact are gonna sacrifice her. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long. 13 hours. I think that's gonna put me in the right time. I know you have to sacrifice him in the evening. If you're doing the mission to get the good weapon out of the Temple of Light, you've only got a period of in-game time of an hour. Hold on a second. Where did I just travel to? Oh, I think I went too far. Temple of Shadows, that's better. So, I can't remember exactly how close the time is. You got another gift for me already? Bless you. No, I think it's actually just a bit broken. Yeah, I think that's a bit weirdly broken. So let's check the in-game time. Well, let's check the mission actually, it might have a good description. Quests. Sacrifice into the shadows. Ah, the hour of mystical midnight. Right, what time is it? Oh, I've just missed it. I don't want to sacrifice her too early, so we're going to have to wait for like 23 hours. There's no good way to make...
Working next to the wheel used to put me off food, but not anymore. Still can't touch black puddings, though.
I think technically, if I fast travel to somewhere and fast travel back, as long as the regions aren't too far away... what's next to Rook Ridge? Westcliff? Oh god, no. Old Town? It's 15. No, that's going to take too long because that's 30 hours. Oh, is it next to the Bandit Coast? Nope, it is not. You know what? I reckon we'll just stay here for a bit. And I'll cut it out. Okay, so the time is now 12:15 AM. I reckon, yeah, I can sacrifice my wife. Cool. Please let this be at the right time.
You have pleased the shadows like no other. There is no one unholier than thou. Take this weapon as your reward.
Ah, the Maelstrom. Okay. Greater damage on lawful beings as guardian citizens. Fresh shadows. Oh, when the founders of the Temple of Shadows tried to summon one of these beings, they were unable to control it. Before it disappeared into its own dimension, it slaughtered every one of them for their insolence and left its instrument of punishment behind as warning to others. Heck yeah! Alright. Let's actually look at it. Melee. We're at the Maelstrom. Oh, damage 58. And the Retro's Blade isn't even the best. So that's legit the best weapon. The best sword in the game at 96. And it's cutting, fast, devastation, bewitching, and killer wall. Now that's really, really good. It's cutting, it's only normal, and it's got the Scourge augment. That's incredibly terrible. But it is evil, so I'll take it. Oh, and I can now that I'm no longer going to scare my wife away, seeing as she's been turned to ash. What a shame. There we go. Yeah, there's my dashing hero. And, oh, how evil am I? That gave me a bunch of evil points. Personality. Still not quite evil enough. I do need to get rid of the pure side, so I think I'm going to have to change that at some point, because I want my horns back. The horns were cool. Right, now that that's done, let's get on with Bowerstone Market. So yeah, done that. So yeah, we've done Bloodstone, done Bower Lake, Brightwood, done Cemetery. Alright, so there are 4 gargoyles and 3 silver keys. Bower Lake Road, let's go into the entrance to Bowerstone and start there. Yeah, I feel like that weapon, the Maelstrom, could be quite good if you get it a lot sooner than I did. But I was lazy about sacrificing people to the Temple of Shadows. You can probably get that before you go to the Spire, I feel, because... yeah, you can start sacrificing people at that point. Right. Screams of terror are hilarious. So this you can get quite early in the game before you buy it. But you can also shoot it much easier once you've bought it. One gargoyle down. Silver key. No, I think there's a gargoyle up here. Once you go up the steps. The silver key that's on the other side of that gate, you get on the exit from swimming. Wait, was that a chest I hadn't opened? There's 2 chests I haven't opened. It's a bit weird. Did I just never bother coming up here? Clearly, I had not bothered coming up here. Not that we need that. There's a couple of little missions to do, but not many. And I'm quite OP at the minute. Yeah, I can't go out that gate. It'd be lovely if you could circumnavigate the whole place on its tower walls, but yeah, this is an older game. It's not going to have that ability. Now, where's the next gargoyle? Is it on this side of the river? Or the other side? I don't hear it. There it is. Okay, now I could go in here to the Gargoyles Trove, but there's no point until later. This is the dive spot that will take you to get the silver key. And yep, there it is. The gate's now open. I mean, there's nothing to spend my skill points on, but no harm in collecting them all. I love how terrified everyone is. Now, there is... Okay, I can...
No, please.
I'm not... Can't remember where you are. Are you upstairs or downstairs? There is something downstairs, but I thought it was just a silver key. Ah, right.
I'd ask you to try shooting me.
Well, he did ask me to try shooting him. It's just that I was ever so more successful than he expected me to be. So, right, there's a silver key down here. Nope, nope, up. There we go. And carry on into the marketplace.
I'm running late. See you later.
Come on, dog. I know there's a silver key in the dig spot. There's a silver key in the dig spot around here. You're high. There we go. You have to be a high enough level treasure hunter with your dog to be able to get this. I think it's 5. I could be wrong. It might be as low as 4, but yeah. There's probably not much in here. Yeah, there is this. It's an easily missed Cellar actually coming back here. It's quite tucked away behind the pub. Right, so what else is left? There's a silver key.
No.
Or was it just a chest? Let's have a look at the stats. Oh no, that is in fact everything in Bowerstone Market. Does not take very long at all. So, yeah, I feel like this is quite short. Okay, let's have a look at the regions. What haven't we done yet? I think it might just be Fairfax Gardens. Not small island. Well, we've already found all the books. All right, let's go to Fairfax Gardens. We can also open up the demon door. All right.
No! Please, no.
The time is
So yeah, this last little bit is not taking very long at all. Right, probably should have fast travelled straight to the tomb, but I think I can still get into it through here. Strike my servant instead, indeed. Oh, that's kind of brilliant. That's kind of brilliant. Hello. Goodbye. So where's the other two? There's definitely one inside the castle, and there's one I think on the outside of the castle. Now, where's the key? Is this where it's the draw distance, I get it. It's trying to be dark and mysterious. But it's on this edge of a wall. I think it might be in the next room. I'm surprised there's no beetles trying to attack us. Right, okay, silver key must be in the next room, so... Where's the door? Ah, there's the door out. There we go. So there's nothing else in here apart from probably beetles. So let's fast travel. So I can't remember exactly. Oh no, wait, it takes you out on the other side of the garden, doesn't it? Yeah, so let's just carry on then. Yeah, I'm really surprised we haven't been attacked by beetles. Normally you do. I know I killed them the first time, but I'd have thought they'd have respawned by now. Not going to complain, it would have been tedious. Oh, it wasn't actually that far from the end anyway. Right, so if I go this way... Where's the gargoyle? It should be... There it is. How far back do I have to be? I think...
appreciated. Honoured to be your god on duty. Oh, yes. Sometimes I wish I was back in God's school. Much appreciated. Best days of my life they were. Much
Right, and there's another one inside, so... Let's just double check. Quest map. Regions. Fairfax Gardens is weirdly right at the bottom. And there's another silver key in there, so let's...
Don't try my patience, sonny. Yes. Much appreciated.
Do you know what? I hope it's not in there, but we'll find out in a second. Let's buy this house. You can only get this after you've completed the base game. Right, lots of good things. Now, I'm going to ignore the butler, because, yes, well, I don't think I've got a choice. But I'm not going to sleep in the bed, because I think if I sleep in the bed, that triggers the next stage of Castle Fairfax.
Castle Fairfax. I trust it will prove satisfactory to your requirements. The dining chamber and your new study are located to the left of the main hall. To the right, you will find the tower and the royal suite. If I may be so bold, I highly recommend a brief repose in the regal bed. It is said to do wonders for one's well-being.
Now, it actually will do that, which is cool. Oh, we'll have to come back here and get him in a minute. Because we've opened up all the other demon doors. But you do that by going behind the stairs. First of all, I want to get... That's the dining room. The study is... Right. Yeah. Next room for the study, because he's on the stairs or something, isn't he? It's a nice place, the castle. Now, where is he? He is somewhere. Where exactly is he? Ah, there he is. The last gargoyle in the game. Now where's the last silver key? I have this deep and overwhelming suspicion that it's actually in the area for the archivist's treasure. Unless it's behind Castle Fairfax. Ooh. No, yeah, well, you know what, we're almost here, so we might as well carry on up. This is where you have your grand walk to your sister's death, actually. That whole corridor. This is his, study where it all happened. So who's been ruling Albion while Lucien's been dead? Because I took care of him a while ago. I like the view you get of Bowerstone, which is quite cool. Castle's enormous. It looks good and all, but it's not strictly speaking practical. And yeah, to trigger the little quest that you get, which is quite cool actually. Where's the bed? Bedroom. Yeah, the other door. But it's not that right. So we're going to nip outside. Because I want to open the demon door. And I want to go say hi to him.
Those who have slept in the regal bed...
Yes, yes, I know you want me to sleep there. Yes, yes. It's hilarious how terrified they are of me. Ooh, I thought there was a silver key back here. Oh, there is! So that is... I think that's the last silver key. Alright, 50 gargoyles and 50 silver keys. Now, the reward for 50 silver keys is a bit crap. I can go and show that immediately after doing this, actually, because the 50 silver keys chest is in the castle.
And just where do you think you're going? Oh, I know all about you. Think demon doors are your little toys to open as you please. Well, not me. I am the greatest, grandest, and oldest of all doors, and I open to no one. So run along and find another sentient piece of rock to bother. So, of all the demon doors in Albion, only I remain closed. Didn't I tell you I was special? Didn't I tell you I was unique? I am impassable. I am unrivaled. I am alone. Yes, quite alone. I bet they're all having a great time without me. Well, not for long.
Oh, he was a bit lonely. Forest Sanctum. Ooh, this place is pretty. In a misty green sort of way. Right, what's up here first? This is just a really nice view. With a book. Pick up. Marcus's poem. That's really interesting, and its references to Saturn and Mars are really out of place. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what that... I mean, it's obviously a famous poem of some description, but it's quite a nice little ditty, I suppose. And what is the treasure for opening all the demon doors, apart from the awesome, unique book? It is, in fact... yeah. Gold. Utterly pointless. That's... I mean, it's nice if you want to open all the demon doors, and it's, you know, a bit of kudos and probably an achievement, but, yeah... Getting into the doors is more interesting than the reward behind the doors. But it's still fun, and I'm glad we did it. And now we've got all the demon doors, which is cool. And I will... oh, glitchy a bit. I will go and get the reward for 50 silver keys. What are you? Dig spot? Good dog. See, it's almost more interesting when the dog gets something like that. Right, so that's the reward for all the demon doors. A kind of cool poem. In fact, I might as well just go this way. The reward for all 50 silver keys is also a bunch of money. Don't tell me the speech again, I'm not interested. Oh, I can't fast travel to the Gargoyles Trove because I've not actually been there yet. Oh, I've already opened him. Interesting, I forgot about that. I think he's just programmed every time you go over it to make the noise, even if he's already opened and shouldn't. Now, where's the silver key chest? Here it is. 50 silver keys. Can you guess what it is yet? Yes, it's more money for an utterly already broken economy, so there you go. Right, let's go to... I don't think it's going to let me fast travel to the region because... No, not Old Town, actually, Market. Yeah, I haven't discovered it yet, so... Town Square, might as well. And then we'll dive under and we'll get the reward for 50 gargoyles. Oh, that's a good cup of coffee. See, they're terrified and they love me. It must be real weird being a citizen of Bowerstone, having to deal with these conflicting feelings, eh? Oh no, he's got a mission for me, but I don't want to do it. So, will you let me dive off here? Yes. And the Gargoyles Trove is a very cool place. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I really like invisible hard light bridges in games. They're cool in this game. The few times they're used, or the series, I should say. Oh, yeah. They are cool in Halo. I like them in there. Oh, that's more like a hard light sides. They are cool in the Dragon Age series. Although, let me think, is it used in more than one place? The only place I can think of for sure that it's used in is the gauntlet to get... Oh. I think that's increased my health bar. It's hard to tell. Yeah, the gauntlet to get the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Oh, right, so I needed to go to the other side, really. I don't think it matters. I think they'll just do portions of it as and when I step on them. Because, of course, I've got them all before coming here. They're all open at the same time. I think playing this game in the normal way is possibly better and more exciting to come to the Trove after every 10 gargoyles. Because of course you'd be picking up random gargoyles through each region in the game. And you'd see the bridge build piece by piece, and that just leads to a little bit of excitement. I think, anyway. Trying to think of other games now with mystical, magical, or sciencey hard light bridges like this one. I do know I like them when I see them in a game. I don't even care if it's an overused trope. Which can't be that overused if I can't think of any other examples, but I still think it's cool. Oh! You know the growl, don't you, dog? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. It would make sense that you'd unlock that one quite early, actually. Slightly ominous music. The gargoyles don't want you here. Now, 3 emeralds is nothing to sneeze at. We're almost there. One more. Whoa! Okay, that is quicker. Yeah, okay, that is quicker. I suppose. Have I just jumped up the same bit? No, I haven't. This is in fact the last one. Did I know you could jump off that? I don't think I did. Gulag, that's quite cool. Hey, and let's go and get our reward. Yeah, see, that's just cool. I like it. Rotten apple. I love that. I love that you get the victory noise and the gargoyles. You think they're just making fun of you. If you never notice this, I feel sorry for you. If you get all 50 gargoyles and think it genuinely is just a rotten apple. I'd like to think that anyone who's played the game for that amount of time and collected all of them will know better. And these are all of the gargoyles you've shot. So that's quite cool. I mean, it's not as good, but I still quite like it. And yeah, let's have a look at that. It might not be strictly speaking evil, but I do think this one is quite cool. So, oh, see. 81. Fear itself, discipline, bark skin. But look at that, that's 119. Yep, we are using that. So, yeah, as episodes go, I think this one was successful. We got to get all of the silver keys and gargoyles. We got to open the last demon door in Albion. And we've gotten the gargoyles treasure. I don't really count the silver key treasure because it's just gold and that's honestly dull. And very disappointing. And technically, for that matter, so is getting the last demon door because it's a unique book and a unique poem. But it's also just money. I think they could have pushed the boat out and given you a really cool outfit. I would have preferred that because it would have felt more rewarding than just getting money, given that the economy in this game is ridiculous. I have an absurd amount of money already. But there we go. That is us exploring all the regions. Now, the only thing I haven't shown is all the silver key chests. Obviously, I've done the main one, the last one, because I was there, and why not show the reward for all 50 silver keys? But I may or may not go back and do all the silver key chests. But that is all the regions. So now that we've explored everything, and let me see, is there any more unique weapons? There's the weapons in Westcliff, which I'm not very good at shooting on the range. I might one day try and slog through it, but you know, it's a weapon. I think. Yeah, I think it's a weapon. I think it's a ranged weapon. And what's the other unique weapon? The good unique weapon that you get for Temple of Light. You can see in my other playthrough. It's a melee weapon. It's mildly interesting. It's not the best weapon in the game, but that's not really why you get these things. Obviously, there's the axe that you get for doing seven perfect rounds in the Crucible. I've got that before, not in this playthrough. The troll is a pain in the ass. Again, if you want to see that, see what that weapon's like, it's on my other playthrough. Any other unique weapons I'm missing?
My mother always said
Bowerstone
was no place for a lady.
Do believe I've got all the other weapons. So, what is left for us to do in this game? Well, there's a few things left, actually, if we look at the quests. Return to Murgle for the vision. I'm going to do that. That's going to be interesting. Still got to aid Albion's premier archaeologist in locating ancient artifacts. That one I think I'll do next. That never disappears. I don't know if that disappears. don't think that disappears because you can just change that whenever you want. We've done this. I'm not doing that again. And, oh, yeah, Castle Fairfax. So there are a few things left to do, and I think next time we're going to start with the archaeologist. And then just tidy up the last little bits and pieces in the game. So, thank you for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing. I think the demon door is the most interesting thing that I've done here. It's not something I've done before, ever, actually, because I don't think I've ever got all the doors in one playthrough before. And it's probably not something a lot of people have seen, because... yeah, as I ran into, well, they might have, they might not have. I've certainly never done them all in one playthrough before, so that is the first time I've seen it. And it's a unique book and it's cool. So that's the most interesting thing. Obviously getting to see the locations of all the gargoyles and all the silver keys. I hope that helps somebody in the future. It was certainly fun doing it and going back and exploring all the regions as a dedicated source. So yeah, we are almost finished with this playthrough, and I do hope you'll join me next time where we finish helping off the archaeologist in her quest. So thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more, and I will see you guys next time for some more Fable 2. Take care. Ta-ta for now.
To see your incredible fame hasn't gone to your head.